You see an awakening in the political landscape of this world where there's a lot of young people who know what they believe and why they believe it. They understand the football game. There's just like this uproar of this young generation wanting to come in and begging for change in all aspects of life. And college football is still sitting there, and it shows these boomers sitting in a room, with whiskey glasses and cigars and things like that. I know everybody's going to agree with this next take. How many of you guys have been in your office where you're working, or your cubicle, or if you're a sales guy, you're moving different arounds, and you start talking ball with that 50, 60, 70-year-old guy in the offense, and you have to just keep your mouth shut because of how abysmal, utterly abysmal the sports take is. But he's such a nice guy. For a fact that he doesn't watch football. He doesn't really necessarily know football. It's a different game now. It's boomer football bias boomer bias or whatever is what it is. And they're such sweet people or whatever. There's nothing wrong with the people. I'm just saying, you just know, like, you're grounded in your takes. You know exactly what you believe in and why you believe it. You understand that this quarterback is better than that one because of X, Y, and Z, or 1, 2, and 3. You just have your reasons. You've seen it. You've kept up with it. And then this guy comes along and says, I tell you what, the Dallas Cowboys should go hire Nick Saban. I mean, he would fix it in an instance. I'd do that, and you go and get a quarterback like Mark Sanchez off the bench. I legit had somebody say this, saying that Mark Sanchez would be a better quarterback over Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott needs to be more like Brett Favre, who didn't throw a lot of interceptions. Who at the time was covering NFL and stuff. If you're watching, I'm just biting my tongue. Just, oh my God, what God is testing me today. And so that's how I imagine these boomers who are watching college football with their old fashions and their cigars and things like that, bro. They're more concerned on what their tea time is than who should actually get in the college football playoffs, or how to fix college football playoffs. Because I genuinely believe that there is no way in hell you can make a drastic change to pay college football players and then have it look like the wild, wild west. And in such a serious manner that how college football presents itself, it's such a serious sport. There's a lot of protocols. There's a lot of tampering that you can't allow to happen. There's a lot of timelines you have to meet. The calendar is very strict. The transfer portal strict. Coaches moving different. All of it's strict. And your solution to fixing college football was, we're going to have it the wild, wild west. There's not going to be any salary cap. There's not going to be, the NIL is going to be like this broken, no loyalty, no contract, no limit, who can spend the most, who can buy the most players. And before, in the golden age of college football, in terms of the national brand, the global brand, everybody saw a logo and said, that person has so much emotional support and bias for that brand that when you go into that stadium, it's going to be loud, it's going to be this, and the players are going to play for that logo, for the love of the game, because they didn't get paid. They played for the love of the game. Now they're getting paid $2.1 million to play for a year, and then if they don't get enough leverage or playing time, well, they're just going to go to the next highest bidder. And you've heard that in other places before. So just in my spiel, I just want to say the solution to solving that is sitting. You've heard dozens. I'm not the only one. I'm not a special commentator on this to say like, oh, my idea is the best over here. This is right off the dome, but it's, in my eyes, pretty damn simple to just kind of look at the landscape and go, oh, okay, so we got these donors that are influencing 18-year-old athletes to go to certain schools because they're the highest bidder. So geographical location doesn't matter. Got it. So the way to fix that would be salary cap, contracts, and budgets, adjustable budgets. We'll get with accounting, we'll get with national accounts, we'll figure this thing out, right? And then additionally, we look at scheduling, and it's like, okay, we got a week 0 that has some teams playing, but then some other teams not playing. We've got 2 bye weeks. We've got some playing 7 conference games, some playing 9 conference games, some playing 10, some playing none, but they have agreement with a certain conference, and all of the teams that they scheduled were handpicked. How do we determine at the end of the year, if I was logistically thinking ahead of time, and this is the committee talking again, How do I, looking at the landscape, how do I figure out who's the best?